some definitions as per the syllabus and the electrocardiogram and different diseases of heart. So what is double circulation? As I explained you, that blood passes through the heart twice before completing a cycle. Twice, how it is there? First, that flow of blood is taking place in between the heart and the lungs, which is known as the pulmonary circuit. So blood from deoxygenated blood from right ventricle, it goes to the lungs for oxygenation, and after oxygenation, oxygenated blood is carried by pulmonary vein reaching to the left auricle and then to the left ventricle, and from here to the different parts of the body. This is known as the systemic circuit. So in this manner, blood passes through the heart twice for completing a cycle, and this is known as the double circulation. What are the advantages here? It maintains the velocity of blood. It increases the blood pressure to the organs, means the blood reaches to each of the part in the body, and one, that heart makes coordination easy. Now, as the blood flows through the blood vessels, it exerts pressure. So the pressure of the blood against the wall of the vessels, this is termed as the blood pressure, and this blood pressure is further divided into that two types, that is systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure is defined as the maximum pressure which is exerted in the arteries during systole of the heart. So mainly arteries के अंदर जो है blood का pressure ज़्यादा होता है, और ये सिस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर जो है ये मैक्सिमम प्रेशर है. ये प्रेशर डेवलप होता है एट द टाइम ऑफ सिस्टोल व्हेन द auricles and ventricles they contract. So systolic blood pressure is measured when the heart contracts. Fine. Now the diastolic blood pressure is defined as the minimum pressure in the arteries. तो minimum pressure जो है arteries के अंदर, that is diastolic blood pressure. तो ये कहाँ किस समय होता है? diastole, जबकि हार्ट जो है वो रिलैक्स्ड स्टेज में होता है, जो चेम्बर्स होते हैं वो रिलैक्स्ड होते हैं. तो दैट इज द डायस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर. तो ये लोअर लिमिट है ब्लड प्रेशर की, है हायर लिमिट है. Usually this is being the 120 mmHg and this is 80 mmHg, and blood pressure varies as per the age and the disease and the various factors are there. So this is about the blood pressure. Now next we will see the electrocardiogram. Electrocardiogram, where if you have observed that when ECG it is done at that time, 10 electrodes are attached to you and electrodes transmit heart's electrical activity. तो ये जो इलेक्ट्रोकार्डियोग्राम है ये हार्ट की जो इलेक्ट्रिकल एक्टिविटी है उसको शो करता है. इट इज मेजर्ड विद द हेल्प ऑफ ईसीजी मशीन, एंड ईसीजी मशीन क्रिएट्स वेव पैटर्न. तो एक पर्टिकुलर वेव पैटर्न जो है वो प्रोड्यूस होता है बाय द इलेक्ट्रिकल एक्टिविटी ऑफ हार्ट. सो the pacemaker region of the heart, that is known as the SA node. SA node is known as the pacemaker also. It exhibits a spontaneous depolarization that causes action potential and resulting in the automatic beating of the heart. तो ये heart की automatic beating के लिए जरूरी होता है. So it means result in the automatic beating of the heart, and impulses which travel through cardiac muscle during the cardiac cycle produces electrical currents, and electrical currents are conducted through the body fluid to the body surface, where the amplified currents can be detected by placing electrodes on the skin and recorded as electrocardiogram. Just now I showed you how it is measured by putting the here the electrodes on the body, and then these changes are these amplified currents are detected with the help of the ECG machine. So how these waves they are generated, depolarization waves and repolarization wave, and the pattern which is formed PQRST, that we will study now. So depolarization waves, they represent the generation of the potential difference. These waves appear only when both the electrodes of galvanometer are in different fields. When both the electrodes are in the same field, then there are no deflection and waves drops down to the baseline. So these are the depolarization waves. Repolarization waves, they appear when the depolarization is over and the muscle fiber is returning to the original polarity. When both the electrodes are in same polarity, means 100% repolarization and 100% depolarization, then there is no deflection. So and to obtain a standard ECG, a patient is connected to the machine and with the 3 electrical leads here, one to each wrist and one to left ankle. So we will see the different graphical representation of this electrical activity. So ECG, electrocardiogram, is a graphical representation of the electrical activity of the heart during a cardiac cycle, and the machine used, it is known as the electrocardiograph, and this technique is known as the electrocardiography. So we will see here that the P wave indicates impulse of contraction. You can see this is the P wave. Okay, so it indicates the impulse of contraction generated by SA node, sinoatrial node, and it's sprayed in atria, causing atrial depolarization. So that is atrial contraction, and the interval PQ represent the atrial contraction. So ये जो interval है PQ, this is showing the atrial contraction, and it takes 0.1 second. So P wave is a small upward wave representing the electrical excitation, जिसको हम depolarization कहते हैं, of the atria, leading to the contraction of atria. Now QRS complex. QRS wave complex indicates the depolarization of the ventricles, which initiates the ventricular contraction. तो यहाँ पर P जो है वो auricular contraction को show कर रहा है, and QRS is showing the ventricular contraction, indicates the spread of impulse of contraction from AV node to the walls of ventricles through bundle of his and the Purkinje fibers, causing the ventricular depolarization, means ventricular contraction, and this complex also represent the repolarization of SA node. तो SA node में repolarization होगा and AV node के अंदर depolarization होगा, and the RS of QRS wave and ST interval show ventricular contraction. The RS here, you can see this RS and the ST interval. This shows here, this ST interval, it shows the ventricular contraction. QRS is related to the ventricular systole and T wave indicates repolarization. तो यहाँ पर till T it is ventricular, before T here ventricular contraction, और यहाँ पर जो ये T wave है it indicates repolarization of the ventricular relaxation. मतलब अब यहाँ पर ventricles का जो है वो relaxed हो गए हैं. So it represents the return of the ventricles from excited to the normal state. So thus, by counting the number of QRS complexes that occur in a given time period, the heartbeat rate of an individual can be determined. ECGs obtained from different individuals have roughly the same shape for a given lead configuration. ECG is of a great clinical significance as any deviation from this shape indicate a possible abnormality or disease. तो ये एक normal जो है individual का जो है ECG है. अब यहाँ पर क्या problems हो सकती हैं? Like enlargement of P wave, it indicates the enlargement of atria. Enlarged Q and R wave, अगर ये Q और R wave का अगर enlargement है, it indicates the myocardial infarction, that is heart attack. ST segment is elevated, जो ST segment है अगर वो elevated होगा, then in myocardial this shows the myocardial infarction and depressed when the heart muscles receive insufficient ऑक्सीजन. तो ये डिप्रेस हो जाएगा. इलेवेटेड होगा तो मायोकार्डियल इन्फारेक्शन शो करेगा, और अगर डिप्रेस होगा तो shows the heart muscle is receiving insufficient oxygen. A T wave is flat when the heart muscles receive insufficient oxygen, as in atherosclerotic heart diseases. तो ये जो T wave है, अगर ये flat हो रही है instead of showing this curve, तो flat अगर हो रही है, then it means the heart muscles are not getting sufficient oxygen. And the monitoring machine makes the sound that pip pip p here as the patient goes into cardiac arrest. So these are some like these information related with the ECG. And artificial pacemaker is also there. Means SA node is the natural pacemaker, and when it does not work properly, then artificial pacemaker is implanted so the normal heartbeat can be restored and maintained. And the artificial pacemaker was introduced by Chadwick in 1960. So this is about the electrocardiogram, and this is the electrocardiogram of a normal person. And now we will study the disorders of the circulatory system. Here the high blood pressure, coronary artery disease and angina, and the heart failure. So what is high blood pressure, which is known as the hypertension? It is the term for blood pressure that is higher than the normal. Okay, so normal blood pressure is 120 and 80 in the instrument. 120 is systolic, means that is pumping pressure, and 80 is the diastolic, resting pressure. If repeated check which slows 140/90 and higher shows the hypertension. तो अगर जो है higher value होगी इसकी, तो that is the hypertension. It may lead to the heart diseases and also affect the vital organs like brain and kidney. तो 120/80 के above 140/90 और इससे higher जब जाएगा तो वो hypertension को show करता है. Coronary artery diseases, that is CAD. It is also known as the atherosclerosis due to the damage in the blood vessels of the heart tissues. Basically, it is due to the deposition of excess of calcium, fat, cholesterol, and fibrous tissues, which makes the lumen of artery narrower. The next will come to the angina, known as angina pectoris. It is symptom of acute chest pain due to less oxygen supply. तो oxygen supply कम होगा तो there is pain in the chest region, which is known as the angina pectoris. And heart failure, it is the state when the heart is not pumping blood effectively to the other organ. This is the heart failure. So all these are the diseases of the heart, and we have completed the chapter.